So you have this thought or something happened, and then you get a thought about the thing that happened, or you have a thought that comes. So now I need to take this thought and analyze it. And how do I decide if I'm going to keep it, if I'm going to let it go, or if I need to be curious about it? The filter I usually tell people to run that through is it true? Do you feel like it's true, untrue, or you're unsure? When you can run it through those filters, it creates your ability to say, okay, so if it's true, there's probably something I need to take accountability for here. There's something I need to examine here. If it's untrue, then I probably need to release that and not allow that thought to enter into my, or if it doesn't align with who I am.
Hmm.
But if I'm unsure about it, then I probably need to get wisdom from other people about it. I probably need to look outside myself and say, hey, have I heard this before from a lot of people about me? Or has this been something that's been reoccurring over time? And maybe I should ask for wisdom from a really close, trusted friend and say, hey, I'm noticing this coming up a lot in my life. Is there something that you've noticed in me too?
Hmm.
Right. And so that's kind of one of those ways I would say, how do you figure out which direction to go with it is to
Okay.
filter through that true, untrue, or unsure.
If there's a thought that keeps coming up, and it is, let's say that you do feel like it's negative. So you think like, oh, I want to get rid of this thought, but it keeps coming up. I think there's a place for thinking about what is going on here. What are the emotions connected with it? Doing a little bit of analysis, but again, almost stepping back scientifically and trying to get a little distance between you and the thought and do a little analysis of what's going on, where's it coming from? Because if you're imagining trying to put the thought away, but it feels like no matter whatever that looks like, laying it down before the cross or just not thinking about it anymore, letting it float away, but it
Yeah.
keeps
I had a
floating
vision
back.
earlier of a lot of ducks sitting in the bottom of the cross.
Yeah, what if that mean duck just keeps coming back and quacking at you, right? I think that's a good time. It's not that you don't want it to go away, it's that it won't go away, and that's when an analysis of how does this connect to my story in a way that
Hmm.
why is this coming back into my mind over and over again? Why is it significant to me? And trying to understand it from that end, and it really could be a reason to get some help whenever you feel stuck in that. Let's say you've gone and you've talked to trusted people about it, and it's still there. And so you might feel like I need to do some analysis if it's not a pleasant thought, but it keeps coming back over and over again. I think what Laura was saying about the discernment piece is really important too, because there's a lot of thoughts we're not sure where does it fit? Do I need to
Mhm.
keep thinking about this or not? I remember as a teenager having this insecurity in my mind that whenever people were kind of whispering and snickering, like I'd see these two girls whispering and snickering to each other, and I was sure they were laughing about me. Like I was just certain, like that they must be talking about me. And so what do I do? What do I do with that thought? If somebody just say, "Well, just stop thinking about it," like it might have been hard to do. But being able to analyze what's going on here and then being able to bring in some right perspective, which is people are not thinking about you all the time. Like you are not the center of
Yeah.
the universe. They're not thinking about you negatively, but they're not thinking about you positively. It's like you're not the center, and that's okay. And having some work on that underlying insecurity would have helped me release that thought. So that's just there's a lot that goes into this, and it depends on what the circumstance is. But I do think there's reason to do that analysis from time to time.